Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So, how are you everybody? I hope that you are feeling great at home. So, have you prepared yourself for the first term exams as well? So, let's proceed to the second term online. We have already started. Today we are having a subject of English conversation. Date is 29 Jan 2021 and day is Friday. Let's proceed towards the lecture. In the previous video, we have already learned about the voices. That voice is the form of a verb that takes to indicate whether the subject of the verb performs to receive the action. Okay. Voices basically has two types, active and passive. Active voices means what subject does, and passive means the focus is on the action. Okay. Why there is a need of a passive voice? Actually, we use the passive voice when we want to emphasize the action more than the subject performing it, because the action is more important. For example, more and more computers are sold every day. In this, the subject performing the action is obvious or unknown. The thief was arrested 2 hours ago. We want to avoid an active sentence whose subject is somebody, nobody, someone, and etc. Okay? So, today we are going to learn about the active and passive voices for simple present tense. That what will be the structure for each sentence of active voice and passive voice in simple present tense. Active voice has a in a simple present tense has a really easy and simple structure which we have learned about the sentence. That is subject, a person who is performing, plus a verb with the first form, an action with the first form, plus object on which the verb applies, what the verb is all about it. Okay, but in passive voice the structure is totally changed then. And how is going to be changed? In passive voice, object come first, plus helping verb plus verb form with third form. Okay, here helping verb is an are, and sometimes am for I is also used for simple present tense. Okay, so helping verb with third form of the verb is used in passive voice. The helping verb is going to indicate that which type of tense it is. Okay, and then we add by, and here comes the subject at the last of the sentence, at the end of the sentence. But when the subject comes at the end of the sentence in a passive voice, it changes the conditions. For example, if we are using I as a subject in active voice, when it comes to the passive at the end of a sentence, it becomes me. When we use we as a subject in active, it becomes us. You will remain you, they becomes them, he becomes him, she becomes her, it will be remain same. Okay, for example, we have a sentence over here, he opens the door. In this sentence, he is a subject, opens first form of the verb indicates, the door is an object. When we are going to change it into passive voice, we take the door, the object first, and it will become the subject of a sentence then. The door, and then we have a helping verb is with third form of the verb opened. The door is opened by him. He has changed to him. In other words, in passive voice you can say that the object becomes the subject of a sentence and subject becomes the agent of the sentence. Okay. Now here are some sentences on your screen which we are going to change into passive voice. Okay. Sentence number 1 is he waters the plants. As you can see in this sentence, he is a subject, waters the first form of the verb, and the plants is an object. So how we are going to change? We will take the object first, then helping verb is or are with the third form of the verb, then by, and then he will be changed into him. So what will be the sentence then? The sentence will be the plants are watered by him. They play football. You have to do it by yourself. You are not going to write it anywhere. Just do it verbally during the video. Okay? Hadia doesn't make noise. Oh, it becomes a negative sentence. In negative also, the theme will be same. The pattern will be same. The helping verb will be same. But how we are going to identify? The does and do will tell us either it is a simple present tense or not. Okay? Hadia does not make noise. Again, we take the noise as a subject first. Then we put is, am, are, any one helping verb over there with third form of the verb. Then by and then a subject again. Noise is not made by Hadia. Got it, everybody? Number 4 and 5, you are going to do it by yourself. Do it verbally and do it, practice this as more as you can so you can learn more about it. Now here comes your task of the day. What is the task of the day? You have to revise the rules of active passive voice for simple present tense. Okay? And stay safe, stay healthy. See you soon. Allah Hafiz.